Welcome to Ep1, and we are going to start working on the Babylon 5 Starfury, and I think we're going to go with Ivanova's Starfighter. So up here is a little bit of a history of the Starfighters, and talks a little bit here about each version of the Starfighter that you can build. Since we're going to build Ivanova's Starfighter, she belonged to the Ghost Riders squadron. So we're going to be doing that. The colors, some of the colors it's calling for, of course it depends on which version you're going to build. We have a light sea gray, a flat white, a light blue, a satin black, a dark ghost gray, engine blue, and anthracite gray metallic. We've got some parts taken off the tree. These parts I've taken off will get us to step number 4. But before we do that, I'm checking to see if electronics can be added to this kit. And the answer is I believe so. I'll show you how some of the parts fit. And I'll show you all the tools that I'm using. We have, this is the bottom part of the ship. And then you have a piece here that goes, is this the right side? Yeah, it goes like this. So this fits down into there, like so. And then the top part of the lower wing fits on like this. So you get this. Then this will be the back where the engine nozzle goes. So as you can see here, under this plate we have enough room to run our wires. Let me get a pointer so my hand's not in the way. Underneath here is where we have more than enough room to run our wires. Now, I'm not going to worry about the front thrusters, the thrusters on the front side. I'm only going to like the ones on the back, the nozzles. So we're not going to even want to worry about the front nozzles, just only the back. So using this bit of a dip here to run our wires from the engine down through into the stand, which will be right here, shouldn't be an issue. So I think we'll be able to run our electronics without too many problems. We've got our cockpit cut out, the tree. In fact, we got all of our parts snipped out to get us to step number 3. So basically step 1, 2, and 3 is the fuselage and the lower wing assembly. And these are all the parts that'll make that up. Now, at one time, Don's Light Magic made a kit for this. It gave you clear resin parts that you replace the kit parts with if you wanted to light up your Starfury. And I don't think we really need those. I think we can do this ourselves. So what I've done is I drilled a hole in this nozzle right here. And using my pin vise, we started off with a small hole, and then I ended up with a next size up drill bit. And that's where we got this size hole. These are 3mm flickering blue LEDs that I got. So I drilled the hole, and then I took my X-Acto blade here, came in from the back side to kind of have the back of the hole a little larger than the front of the hole. Because what this does is it allows the LED to fit right down in here. So this is what you have. And then when we add our 3 volts to it, and we have a nice flickering blue. If I can get I can do this here. Let's do it this way. And we have a nice flickering blue effect. Might be a little bright on my camera. So I think that's the route I'm going to go for all 4 rear engines. We're going to go that route. Using these flickering blue. The compartment cockpit, I think what I'm going to do is, let me get my pointer here, is the pilot's going to be right about here. So I'm going to put a small SMD. I think I have some from Jerry again at HDA. He sent me some. SMD right here, a red one. And that should be enough to light up this area. It wasn't it wasn't brightly lit up to begin with. So I don't have to, we're not trying to light up the city of Los Angeles inside this little compartment. All we need is just a little bit of light to light that up. And I think just a single SMD in red. I'm pretty sure I have them in red. I'll have to look. Oh, here we go, right here. Oh, wunderbar. See, I knew Jerry sent me some red ones. So we'll use one of those red SMDs. Now, Jerry's SMDs already have a resistor built into it, so you can run it off of 9 or 12 volts. I'll be running this off of 3, so I really don't need mine to have a resistor on it, so I can go ahead and snip the resistor off of it, since I'm just going to be running this one. I already did. Okay. Since I'm just going to run 3 volts, so we'll use that 0805 SMD. Light it up here so you can kind of see. We might have to put a resistor on this because it might be a little bright. Such a small cockpit, but it'll go down. I'll mount it to the roof so it kind of shines down in there and just will cast a red light inside there. That's all we really need. Of course I can't get it sitting how I want it on camera, but anyway, you get the idea. So I need to drill me a small hole, but that's what it'll look like inside. So we'll have it nice and red in there. And then when we get the glass on it, that'll help diffuse it a little too. So when you got the glass on there, it'll look like that. So that's the plans for the lighting. We'll light only the 4 rear engines and the interior using an SMD, our 3mm flickering blues, and we'll run the whole thing off of 3 volts. But that's where we're at so far. no assembly yet, and I just wanted to kind of test fit things. A couple viewers have said that this has some fit issues, so if that's the case, then I want to test fit everything. We're definitely going to have some seam issues. I can see that already, just with this piece here. It goes between kind of like the filler panel here. It goes in here like that. As you can see that gap there. So we'll have to close all that up. Same with right here. We'll have to close all that up too. So and then we'll have to drill, notch, not necessarily drill, but notch this out for the LED. And we'll have to kind of notch this out. So, alright guys, that's going to be the first update. We're going to start putting this together, get some wiring. We'll probably run our 20 gauge. Is this 20 gauge? What is this? 28 gauge wiring. Have a big old spool of red and black. So we'll run our wiring through the wings here. So we don't have to worry about the wiring. We'll just lay it in place, put the cover over it, glue it on there, and have the wires just hanging in here. I might use a little hot glue to kind of keep them in place down in here. But we'll kind of, I don't know, maybe we'll do this kind of like a step-by-step kind of thing, so you can kind of see how, at least I do it, and maybe it might help you determine if you want to light up a model, exactly how to do it. So, alright guys, that's it on the first update for the Starfury